In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to value some Playtown toys, a bunch of different dolls, some puppets, and all kinds of other miscellaneous toys. So make sure you stay until the very end of the video and we'll tell you how much everything is worth. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. So let's jump right in and start seeing what all these toys are worth. These little wooden figures are called Playtown figures. And they're all worth roughly about $15 a package. Some of them are worth a little bit less and some are worth a little bit more. So I just did an average of all of these for $15 each. And we have 12 sets of these. So you multiply 12 times $15, that's $180 for all these Playtown figures. I've had so many of my toys on these shelves for probably a decade or longer, so I don't remember where I got all of them from, but a lot of them have a $2 price tag on them. So wherever I got them from, I got a pretty good deal, and a lot of these figures are really cute. I also have several of them that are loose out of the pack, and I'm going to value those in just a few minutes. But I pick those up everywhere I go, if it's a garage sale or a flea market, because they're worth probably about $6 each when they're loose. Now this little set with the Spider-Man and Hulk, it's worth a little bit more. It's worth about $20. Playtown and Sesame Street also teamed up and they did some of the Sesame Street figures as wooden characters as well. And we have 4 different sets of the Sesame Street figures, and these are all worth about $22 each. So 4 sets of these will be another $88 we can add to our overall grand total at the end. Next, we have the little Playtown house. Now, I got this at a thrift store for $2, and it's worth about $16. And then we have this really cute carriage set that's still in the box, and it's worth about $40. And then these aren't Playtown, but these are Mega Bloks figures, and these are worth about $20 a package, and we have 2 of these, so that's another $40 we can add to our total. Now, I have several of these loose Playtown figures, these little wooden characters, and they're worth about $6 each loose. And we have 21 of these, so that's another $126 we can add to our overall grand total. Now, on the shelves, I also had these little cloth-type buildings and houses. This little tree house is worth about $10, and the little dog house with the little Snoopy in it is worth about $12. And then from Fisher-Price 1979, we have the Woodsy Squirrel Log House, and it's worth $25 by itself. And then the little characters are worth about $10 each. So all together with the characters, that's worth about $45. And then they came up with another Woodsy Squirrel Log Tree House in 1980, and this one's worth about $15. And it's really cute, and it's held up pretty good over the years. And you see it has the official Fisher-Price tag on the bottom. All right, this one is kind of, I don't know if this is Fisher-Price or handmade, but it's a little house with these little figures that goes with it. And it's probably worth about $12. Just needs to be straightened up. Now, this little frog band is kind of special to me. My mom and dad gave me this one year. They thought I would love it since I collected toys, and I do. Just need some batteries. It's worth about $32. And then we have this little singing Valentine dog. He's worth about $12. I have a little Paddington Bear plush. He's worth about $14. He's really big in Europe right now, too. And then we have a Bill and Ted's figure set that's worth about $20. And then we have these large balls that stretch out. I don't know if these are Connects or what, but they're very cool. The small one's worth about $15. And then we have this super-sized jumbo one that a person could fit in. It's so big. and it's probably worth about $30. Have this Aunt Jemima type plantation doll. It was my mom's, and hopefully it's not inappropriate, but it's worth about $25. I have a Howdy Doody puppet still in the box. That's worth about $120. Then we have a W.C. Fields puppet doll, and he's worth about $50. And then we have a W.C. Fields bank, and it's worth about $20. And then we have these really cute puppets of Laurel and Hardy, a famous comedy duo, and they're worth about $50 each. And now we have a little section coming up of like ethnic type dolls. This one is a styling head doll from Naturalistas. It's worth $28. And then we have this one called Positively Perfect, and she's worth about $30. Now this one is a Punky Brewster doll from the 80s. The loose one's worth about $40, and the one in the box is worth about $60. She was a fun little show in the 80s. Then we have this box of little finger puppets, and they're worth about $30. Then we have a Napoleon Dynamite figure from 2005, and it's worth $40. Have a Karina styling head, and this is worth about $25. And then we have a Kenya styling head, also worth about $25. We'll get that glare off so you can see it a little bit better. And then we have this really cute couch potato from the 80s. And still in the box, this is worth about $35. Next, we have these Harpyraman ethnic dolls. This one is called Yumi, and she's worth about $25. And then we have one that's a little bit lighter next to her, and she is called Quinn, and she's worth about $35. Then we have this HBC Homecoming Queen doll, worth about $35. And then we have these NaNaNa surprise dolls. This one is of the little boy character. He's worth about $22. And then we have this one called Lila Lamb. She's worth about $25. And then we have the little kitty car, and it's a convertible, and it's worth $35. And then we have the Ultimate Surprise package of dolls. It's worth $26. We have these little Valentine looking dolls. The yellow one is called Buttercup, worth $21. The mint green one's worth $18. The red one is worth $19. And then the blue one is worth $23. And this one in the gold is called Gianni Wild, worth $20. We have the NaNaNa Surprise family sets. This lavender kitty set's worth $40. And the panda set's also worth $40. And then from Nickelodeon, they had a little series called LayLay, and this LayLay doll is worth about $27 still in the box. And then we have a different version of this same doll, LayLay, and this one's also worth about $27. And then we have the bigger set with all the clothing, and it's worth about $35. And then just randomly, we have this little space alien. He's worth about $18. This little skinny pillow doll is worth $10. I'm trying to see who it's made from. I don't recognize that company. And then we have a little LayLay figure, PVC figure worth $6. And then left over from our other video, a Sheriff Callie and Toby figure worth about $12 for this set. And then we had this glow-up girls doll, and she's worth about $30. Well, with our previous 335 videos of value on my toy collection, our collection was worth $851,457. Now, while we add this video of all of our miscellaneous puppets and dolls and toys, we can add another $1,904 to our overall grand total. So that means for episode 336 of Value in My Toy Collection, our collection is worth $853,361. Now, I'm trying to see if my collection is going to be worth $1 million, and I've still got a ton of videos to make to value some toys. But remember, I am no millionaire. I've just been saving toys all my life, going to thrift stores and flea markets, garage sales, toy stores, and looking online, and it's just accumulated to this big old total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. And remember, I also try to put all the toys from the videos online on our Facebook page called The Toy Vault of Mississippi. So until our next video, we will see you then.